Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, students. How are you? I wish you feeling well as me here. In this pandemic era, I believe you have a hard time to learn some subject at home, especially maybe at English subject. So today, I will help you to understand some materials in English subject. So what is it? Today, we will learn about procedure text.
Do you often pay attention to the cooking instruction on the back of instant noodle wrap when you're cooking it? Or see how to operate the cell phone that you just bought? I don't think everyone do that. Therefore, sometimes the computer we just bought break easily, or we cook something new but it doesn't taste too good. It can be happened because we didn't see first how to do it well. Ways, steps, tips on how we do, cook, or anything else, we call it procedure text. So, today's agenda, we will discuss about the definition of procedure text, and then the purpose of procedure text, the generic structure, and of course language feature, and the last is example of procedure text. So what is procedure text? Procedure text, there are three definitions of procedure text. The first is procedure text is a text that explains how something works or how to use instruction or operating manuals. The example is you googling how to use the computer, how to use the tape recorder. That's the example of the first definition of procedure text. The second is procedure text is a text that instructs how to do a particular activity. For example, you will cook something new and you have to have the recipes. The recipes is the example of the second definition of procedure text. The next is text that deal with human behavior. For example, you take a selfie but you didn't happy with the result. So you googling how to take a good selfie. So that is the example of the third definition of procedure text. So next is the purpose of procedure text. Procedure text has purpose to explain or help us how to make or use something. Its social function is to describe how something is completely done through a sequence of series. So in procedure text, you have to write the procedure text in sequence of series. Next is the generic structure of procedure text. There are three generic structures in procedure text. First is goal. So what is goal? This text contains about purpose of making or operating of something. For example, how to make a fried chicken, how to use computer, how to operate washing machine. And the second is material. Material consists of ingredients that are used in making something. But not all the procedure text includes material. Sometimes a procedure text doesn't have material section. Example of material is 2 cups of rice, then 2 cups of coconut milk, 1 tablespoon salt or 1 pandan leaf. The last is steps. Steps is that must be done so that the objective outlined in the aim or goal to be achieved. This part must be a sequence from the first to the last. And then we discuss about language feature. There are 5 language features in procedure text. They are use adverbial of sequence or using temporal conjunction. For example, we use first, second, third, the last, and anything else. And then use command or operative sentence. Example, put the noodles on the blah blah blah, and then cut the onion, and then wash the tomatoes. And next is using adverbial. So adverb used to express detail, the time, place, manner, accurate. For example, for 5 minutes. Wash the tomatoes for 5 minutes. Or 2 hours, and etc. And then using action verbs. For example, make, take, boil, cook, and anything else. And then using simple present tense. For example, stir it well and the hot coffee is ready to drink. Is simple present tense. So next is the examples of procedure text. Here are the example of procedure text. How to make fried rice. This is the goal. And then the ingredients or the materials, and then the step. Next is how to lower the speed of coffee. How to lower the speed of coffee is the goals. And then this kind of example of procedure text doesn't have materials. This is called tips. So follow these steps to help keep you and others safe. So, thank you.